Thank you, Stephanie, and thank you, John, for taking the time to talk with us today. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How's it going, Mike?
Doing all right. You've been around for a while. Just not experiencing a season like this. I'm curious how you're hanging in with it.
I mean, it's tough. It's been one of those years, honestly. You can't make it up. You can't, dodge it. It is what it is. Our record, kind of is what it is at this point. And we're just at the point of just fighting. I mean, day after day and just fighting. I mean, that's honestly, kind of as a team where we're at right now.
It's the defense obviously doing everything it can, and it's obvious to many, John. The offense struggling a little bit. How do you balance, the idea of helpless feeling? I don't know what more you can do. How do you balance that feeling until the offense sort of gets itself back in order?
I mean, just as simple. I mean, simple as doing your job, and honestly knowing that that's the only thing you can do. None of the guys on the defense are going to go over there and play offense at this point. So, our job is to show up and play defense and just do our job. Day after day, no matter what the task is, whether the offense scores 30 points or 3 points. Our job is to go out there, and stop the other team.
And my last one, John, these Thursday games, how challenging are they, and what do you do to get yourself to be at your best with the quick turnaround?
I mean, physically, it's tough. I mean, it's a quick turnaround. You try to double down on everything that you can do as far as recovery, and then just mentally get as much information on the team as you can, and know that they're gonna probably keep it as simple as they can, not having a long week to game plan, and trying to go out there and usually those games come down to fundamentals. What team can do the basic executions over and over.
And next question, Chris Ryan.
Hey, Jonathan. The adversity of this season, what have you kind of learned about yourself in terms of how you've responded and kind of the defense has responded to what's been some difficulty, obviously, each week.
Oh man, it's life, and you try to tell the younger guys to stay focused. I mean, adversity is a part of it. I preach that, and you just stay focused because you know that it's not going to last forever. But while you're in it, when you're sitting in the storm, sometimes the hardest place to be is sitting in the middle of the storm. But just knowing that there's a lesson in it, there's something you're going to learn from it personally. And in your career, and that's just a player. You try to fight and fight, and know that when you do start winning, you don't forget the times like this.
And when it comes to some of the criticism that Bill Belichick has faced, and the group as a whole, is it difficult to keep that out and the uncertainty of what the future's going to be?
Um, Honestly, you keep that same mentality. It's week by week. You can't get too high off of praise, and you can't get too high off criticism because they're both going to come no matter how good you're playing or how bad you're playing. And just stick together. At the end of the day, the guys are out there on the field, the coaches, this organization. We're the only people that can control it, and to stick together and to buy in and continue to fight.
Thank you.
No problem.
And next question, Karen Guregian.
Hey, Jonathan, how are you?
Hey, Karen, how's it going?
Good. I'm just wondering if you guys collectively on the defense can separate how well you've performed from the losing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you don't like to lose, but can you take some good away from at least how you guys are holding up your end?
You can take some good plays from it. You can say, we've done some good things. And then also, there's some plays out there that we probably have given up that we shouldn't have. But in this game, then, there's no moral victories. And to say, well, hey, we're playing well, but we still lost. At the end of the day, what we're judged by in this game is a scoreboard at the end of the day. And that's kind of all that matters. So taking moral victories of saying, hey, well, we're playing good, or the secondary is playing good, or the D line's playing good, that doesn't win you games.
Great. Thanks, John.
Yes, ma'am.
That looks like all the questions for today, so thank you very much, John.
Thank you.